in, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release, and I know I forgive, I receive, I can feel, I believe, I am healed, I am whole, I release, I know. No need to push, no need to try, no need to worry or question why. Surrender, let go, release, and know.
Welcome to the Brahma Kumaris, where a new world is opened up for you. From humble beginnings in India in 1936 to a global organization with 8,000 centers in 110 countries and 1 million students worldwide, your tireless commitment to Kumaris arrived in America in 1974 and have since grown to 35 main centers throughout America. There are also 2 residential retreat centers.
Of the many wonders that surround us in the natural world, One of the most intriguing and enduring mysteries is that of the transformation of the caterpillar from a chrysalis to a butterfly. Tired of its endless feasting, the caterpillar reaches a point where it can consume no more. Instead, it turns within and begins to imagine a very different reality. At the core of its being, profound changes are beginning to stir. It's a process I recognize within myself, as I too become still and sense the stirrings of an inner awakening. I too ask myself the question, who am I? What is my true potential? As I move from fear to freedom, from hopelessness to hope, I begin to take the first steps on my own journey of transformation. The story of the Brahma Kumaris. It was just such a calling which stirred in the heart of the founder of the Brahma Kumaris, Dada Lekhraj, who soon became known as Brahma Baba. The impulse for change came as a result of a series of visions he received, in which he saw how the world itself was to undergo a process of profound transformation. The changes that came about in Brahma Baba as a result soon brought about changes in others too, who likewise were feeling the urge for something new. The small group that formed around him, mostly women, became known as the Daughters of Brahma, the Brahma Kumaris. When the call came for someone to come to the West and share the vision of the Brahma Kumaris, it was Daddy Janki who stepped forward. With nothing more than a change of clothes, she left India for the first time and boarded an aeroplane to London. She had practically no formal education behind her and didn't even speak any English. What she did have, however, was an unshakable faith and an unbreakable love for God.
अपने संकल्प भावना श्रेष्ठ रखो, भगवान में विश्वास रखो। विश्वास तब होगा जब हिम्मत होगी, सच्चा बन करके परमात्मा के प्यार से उसका जो फल मिलता है औरों को देंगे।
Daddy Janki stayed in London for the next 40 years, sharing the fruits of her faith, courage and honesty with many others, inspiring them to connect with their own inner powers for self-transformation. Now, after more than 80 years of spiritual service and well into her hundreds herself, Daddy Janki is still the same powerhouse she ever was.
And the exchange that you're having with others is creating something.
Sister Jenti has witnessed firsthand how, with Daddy's presence in London, the Brahma Kumaris has grown from an apartment in a small terraced house to a purpose-built facility serving the whole of the UK, Europe and beyond.
When I started on this journey, I wanted to see, was it possible for me to change characteristics that were negative and be able to transform myself into the original state of being that I knew was possible. And to my wonder and surprise, I discovered that that's what all this is about, that you can create the highest within yourself and allow that potential to emerge in a very practical way. And if one person can do it, well, so can many, many others also.
The Brahma Kumaris was established in 1937 in pre-partitioned India. It now has a presence in 110 countries, through a network of over 4,500 centres and more than 1 million regular students worldwide. Today, more than 80 years later, it has grown into a worldwide spiritual organisation and the largest of its kind to be led by women. like the transforming cells of the chrysalis, which group together to form supportive clusters of new butterfly cells. The Brahmakumaris has a global network of centres where spiritual support encourages innate potential to flourish.
The spiritual organization invites people from all walks of life to come and learn the art of Raj Yoga meditation free of cost. Everyone, regardless of religion, race, social or economic status, is welcome to study the spiritual knowledge and meditation.
Meditation helps the soul to see with positive energy and sharing this positivity with others. Putting those positive qualities into practical actions, and with self-transformation, hope is created that eventually the world will become a positive place to live.
There is a purpose to the Brahmakumaris being at the United Nations. And the purpose is to reaffirm faith in the dignity and worth of the human being. So the way we do this is that we bring to the table, we integrate into the programs of the United Nations a spiritual trajectory of awareness, attitude, vision, action as a subtle dynamic to transformation.
Wherever the Brahmakumari centers exist, they play a significant role in the community. Whether it's supporting people in the aftermath of a disaster, encouraging women to make positive changes to their lives, helping teenagers cope with the huge pressure of modern life, or just supporting individuals generally who wanting to grow and change within themselves. We are there to help. Whenever we can, we are there to serve.
Our lives and the changes we make to them are part of that process of change. Each small step affecting the whole. As the butterfly flaps its wings, the effects can be felt on the other side of the world. What we are witnessing in the world, as with the butterfly, is the splitting open of the old skin and the emergence of a new and transformed story for humanity. Like the emerging butterfly, there comes a time when we too are ready to unfold the wings of our own conscious awakening. Profoundly changed from the place where we began, we step into our full magnificence and splendor. And it's then that on our journey of transformation, we begin to truly fly.
Om Shanti. What a wonderful opening today. It was so beautiful. The song got officially released today, and the music video got officially released today. And many times when I hear that Om Shanti song, it just reminds me of the day we held our America Meditating 7th annual retreat. And Kristen came on and she improvised? Right, whatever. So she, it's been such a long day today. And she just got that from her spirit. That just came out of Kristen's soul as a gift to the world and a gift to us. And now you are the recipients of this incredible, beautiful rendition of Om Shanti, which means I am peace. So I want to give a big shout out to those who joined the Shift Network Summit and Music Festival. Boy, were there technical glitches in that session. But here's how I look at it. One, I had so much empathy for the organizers because I know how much we had put into this summit and the amount of detailed, the details that we went through for months. And it all had to do with technical. It had nothing to do with the details of the people, the presenters, the programs. Everyone was so incredible. But that portal crashed and it was hacked. And I was sharing with Stephen of the Shift Network, this is how life is, you know, when you're constantly trying to push the boulder of something good uphill, and all these factors try to come and kind of set you up, to kind of beat you up and pull you down, to sort of tell you, sit there and do nothing. What are you trying to do? Change the world? You're trying to make the place, you're trying to make the world a better place? What do you think you're doing? And we're like, yes, we are, and we're going to keep doing it. And if you had tuned in earlier on in the opening segment of the show, we played a beautiful video on the whole notion of the Brahma Kumaris and the journey of the Brahma Kumaris, and how these individuals, you know, just came in innocent and simple. And like a caterpillar, it just goes into its own cocoon of self-transformation and crystallizes and then comes out into this beautiful butterfly and starts to go around and just serve the world. And as I was looking at the video with all of you, I was just saying, I don't even think anyone has any idea how much service has been offered to humanity by all of these instruments for positivity and instruments for peace. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you the incredible amount of work that has gone into service. And all of this service in so many ways had to do with the shaping of our own personality, how to be able to manage with a variety of energies and people in the world, that we show up consistently with our dignity and our pride and self-respect. But also it taught you resilience, it taught you patience, it teaches you tolerance. Every time you get a chance to take on board something like a mammoth project, let's say the Shift Network project that we took on, and I can't begin to tell you how much my heart went out to all the staff and all of us that participated. I have to say, even though our spirituality stage was flawless, it didn't mean, it still meant to me, but there were so many other issues. But everyone's going to get the whole performance, so everything has been saved and recorded. It's just that now they have to do all those wonderful editing jobs and put it all together. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to be on the peace stage, and right now everyone's working behind the scenes to find a way to fix the portal, to get everything going and working. And so I'll be on the peace stage tomorrow if you're interested in joining that. But on the 20th, I'll be available from 10:30 onwards, where I'll be hosting the media stage on consciousness in the media, reimagining the world of media. And we'll have our lovely Louis Gossett Jr., and who's actually been nominated for an Emmy, so we're hoping that he's going to win. We have Trina Wyatt, the founder and CEO of See Good TV. We have Bill Bennett, award-winning director and filmmaker, and David Welch, I believe, and Mr. Velcro. So we'll have all of those on the media stage, and then later on, right after that, we'll have the emerging youth voices. We'll have the incredible Alison Stoner, who I just adore. We'll have John Legend's nephew, Teda Prince, who I also value and respect. And we'll have Yuji Huang from China, who will come up as the youngest 11-year-old who's got so much wisdom in him, that little boy doesn't know what to do with him. And his mother's going to perform a beautiful rendition on violin for us. And we're also going to hear Teda's latest social justice track of his Love One Another, which you all have already seen anyway. So we're going to have that on the 20th. But we're also going to launch one of the tracks of our new album, Vibrations of Love, which was composed and produced by a Grammy winner, Ricky Cage, and myself. And I can't wait for you all to get a taste of that one. That's going to be amazing. So as I even share with you these few things, look at how much we've become instruments for positivity, instruments for change. I look at Daddy Janky, and I was looking at Sister Janky in the video, and I was telling Santosh, the world has no idea how much these women have given of their lives to be of service. There was never any like me time or my time. Everything about them that I can remember, and maybe that's why in so many levels I'm wired that way, and my friends will always tell me, take a break, you need to find a balance, and sometimes I feel like I really do as well. But if I'm not in service and helping just one person for the day, I don't really know why I should exist. I mean, that's just the way that I'm wired. And so for me, I just feel like every day you should use your life in a worthwhile way. There's a saying in Hindi called kal. I think it means time, it means death, and what else does kal mean? Time, death, and tomorrow. So that's why Hindi is so complicated. One word has 3 different meanings. So kal can mean time, kal, or it could mean tomorrow. Check me kal, right? Tomorrow. Check me tomorrow. Or it could mean death, kal. He's gone. And so there's a saying that death has no calendar. No one actually knows when they're going to check out from the role they're playing. So one of the things I've appreciated that Brahma Baba has taught us through the teachings is how to use your every bit of your life in service. And no matter how you go through, all the various ups and downs and ins and outs of life, doesn't matter. Use your life for service. You are growing as a result of the experiences that you are capturing and attaining from sometimes the challenges. I was talking to someone very briefly today, and he was sharing just about how the challenge with his supervisor, it's just like his supervisor just won't give him a break. And I thought to myself, yeah, it's like you're the one that's going to have to really show him love. But sometimes how much can you show love when the person keeps taking from you? And that's why it's important to be able to take from God. Because sometimes people, they just won't let up. They're not thinking at all. Did you get enough sleep? Have you been all right? Is everything all right? I know you've been working remotely. Do you need a break? They don't even think that. So the fact that this person keeps taking from them, it's like, what does that soul do? How do they manage that? There's some people in the world, we call them like vampires. Once they see that you are really good at heart, they will just keep clawing after you and just taking you dry. And that's where something in you has to start to radiate and vibrate at another level. And at some point when you say, hey, hold up, it's too much. You called me at 11 at night, and you called me at 1, and you called me at 3 in the mornings. Have you any idea that I haven't gotten any sleep and you want a product in 2 hours? And you tell them, I mean, I'm just asking you to think. You see what happens, there are certain people who are not instruments of positivity, and they're not instruments to help you in terms of making life easy. But in another way, they're instruments to make you stronger, because they're dishing out so much garbage that you have no choice but to find your strength in all of the muck and the decay that they're offering you. So, stuff happens. But I have to tell you that for those of you who have been in connection with the Brahma Kumaris, you know what I'm saying. You know the depths of the commitment and the service that these brothers and sisters offer everywhere around the world. You won't go to one of the BK centers and they're just sitting there like wasting time. At least I hope not. But there's a recording in each one. I am a soul. This is the confluence of the Iron Age and the Golden Age. And this is the only time I'll have the consciousness that I can have a living relationship with the energy of God. And I can allow the energy of God to move me, inspire me, raise me up, keep me going. And so a lot of the students who practice here, that's what's happening with them on a regular basis, day to day, day in, day out. So again, it's Baba's energy that's moving us. It's definitely not our own. I always tell my friends, man, if I was on my own beat or on my own clock, you wouldn't see me here. I'd be on the beach, doing this, doing that. But when it comes to God's energy and Baba's energy, you feel like even if you're on the beach, all right, give me 2 or 3 hours, but let's get back to work. Let's get going. Let's contribute a good energy to the world. Now, I'm not saying that if you're at the beach, you can't connect, you can't give good energy. Of course you can. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that sometimes when you're connecting your dots and you're on purpose, for purpose, and your thoughts, your words, and your actions are in alignment to the higher cause, and you really sense that you are being more benevolent with your time and energy, you better believe Baba's working through you. Baba's working through you. So sometimes for us to become really instruments of positivity, we need to have a lot of inner peace. When there's inner peace and we can be a being of peace, can you imagine how much can get done when your mind is at peace with itself? It's when our minds are peaceless that we're just so out of the way, like, I don't know what next to do. We get so stressed out. But when you're at peace, you can do so much, so much. So let's take a pause and let's have a beautiful meditation by our wonderful brother Anthony, and just take a deep breath and go into our being of peace.
One of the qualities that all human minds are searching for at this moment in time is peace. How many times do people say, I want peace of mind? Because without peace there can't be stability, there can't be focus, everything appears chaotic. And very easily when there's no peace, then negativity becomes stronger. Let us look at peace. Let us find peace. And of course, we cannot really find peace outside. Stable peace which renews me again and again is inside. And I need to find this peace daily. It cannot be a peace that I find just through a walk in the forest or a walk along the seaside. That is very beautiful and very refreshing. But most of us live in cities. We have busy lives. We don't have time to go to the sea, to be in the forest for many hours. So let me find this oasis of peace inside myself. Peace means harmony. Peace means balance. Peace means a quiet mind. A mind that is under my control. A mind that can be still. A mind that is not like a horse or a monkey that runs here and there whenever it wants. My mind should not have a mind of its own. In silence, with attention, I gradually become the master of my own mind. And the mastery of my mind is to keep it quiet whenever I wish. And in that quietness, I can recharge it. I can give it strength. And when my mind is fresh, when my mind is positive, then my life becomes peaceful. Peace is tranquility. Tranquility is the atmosphere I create around myself. And in that atmosphere of tranquility, others also get refreshment. They also feel themselves released from anxiety, irritation, fears. They are able to relax when they are near me. Peace is serenity. Serenity is a state of being. Serenity is like a combination of being complete within and being content. Complete means I am satisfied with who I am and what I have. And I'm not running after things all the time. I'm also allowing things to come to me. Content. When I am content, I have let go of the wrong desires which make me rush here and there. And in that rushing, not only do I lose my peace, but also my balance. Just let me remain in this thought. I am a serene being. Let me feel that contentment and feeling of fullness. When I am serene, I am truly at one with myself. Serenity is the highest point of peace, the most powerful expression of peace. Peace is calmness. Calmness is when there is no disturbance in my thoughts and in my feelings. When I am calm, I truly have become the master of a situation. I keep myself free from allowing negative influences to dominate me. When I am calm, I am aware and I am alert to keeping the quality of peace as a sacred point of reference within myself. I will not allow it to be hidden or to be forgotten. If I have found peace, I have found the greatest treasure. To keep this peace, let me not become too critical of others. Let me not overreact to them. Let there be a quiet acceptance, a humble tolerance, which keeps good feelings and positive vision, even towards those who seem to like creating chaos and negativity. To be in peace will make me generous towards others. To be in peace means I save, I economize on the energy of my thoughts and my feelings. But at the same time, I'm able to donate. I'm able to donate this peace wherever and to whomever it is necessary. Peace is a quality of my being. Peace is my strength. I am a being of peace.
Being of peace, that's what that meditation is all about. Did you all feel like just jumping into that water? I know the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, take me away. I just want to go to the beach. Oh, I miss going to Miami. Oh, Sister Gita, every day somebody will come by the ashram. She'll say, can you take me to Miami? Can you just take me to Miami? And we have to be like, Sister Gita, people cannot just pick themselves up and drive you to Miami. Oh, and then she will leave, walk away, and then she'll come back. Can you take me to Miami? They don't want to take me to Miami. Can you take me to Miami? But now you see why she loves Miami. Those beaches are gorgeous. Anyway, how did you all feel with the meditation? Feel free to share with me your thoughts. And as you can see, I got my old chair back. Isn't that great? Yay! I felt so comfortable. It was like I was back in my mother's womb. My favorite chair is here. They say no attachment, though. No attachment. But I have to say, I just feel more comfortable. I feel so comfortable in this chair, I could literally go to sleep. And that's the truth. Anyway, let me know how you're feeling and what's happening with you, and how was your day? Did your day go okay today? I hope everything was all right and really smooth running. Right now the world is in need of instruments of positivity, instruments that can initiate change. So how can you become an instrument like that? First, you have to start to identify what's in you that needs changing. What is that you've recognized in your life that you're resisting so much from allowing to happen? Many times you want something good for your life, and then you find that you feel this resistance holding you back from getting it. Have you ever been there? You want something for your life, you want to do something, But then there's an energy that goes, where are you going? I remembered once I was in India and I was called on the stage. I want to forget this moment. But I was called on the stage, and some of the people who I knew and who was kind of with me a lot would say, where are you going, Jane? You can't go on the stage. And they were pulling me literally back off the stage. While the person who was calling me on the stage to be a part of this wonderful experience and moment was saying, Jen, come, come. And there were the people with me, Jen, don't go. It's just a mistake. They're not really calling you. It was such a moment of resistance. The push and the pull, the tug of the war. And who did I have to listen to? I had to listen to the guy who was saying, here's an opportunity for you. I'm calling you. Go and collect and claim your fortune. And let me tell you, when I went back after I followed that move, you should have seen people's faces on me. They barely spoke to me for like 2-3 days. And I was like, why would they do that? This was a good thing for me. This was a wonderful opportunity for me. Why wouldn't you celebrate for me? Isn't that interesting? So imagine they were having a resistance. Where is she going? So the resistance might have been, oh, I'm so happy for her. But then the other resistance is, well, why her, not me? Why didn't they call me and not her? That's another form of resistance. I was having a resistance. Oh, should I listen to these people or listen to the opportunity that's calling me? So many of us find ourselves in these situations and circumstances. We want something, but there's an energy inside of the soul that says, no, not yet, not for you. Why should it be you? And you might not be able to identify it clearly, but it's there. Because the moment you have a thought to create a change, a thought to be an instrument for positivity, should any other thought in your consciousness hold you back? Should there even be a physical energy around you to try to push you back? And even if it does, do you see it? You don't see it. You shouldn't see it. If I am in the zone and I'm in the energy space that this is ordained for me, this is destined for me, it has nothing to do with you or my past, can anything stop me? It can't. So when we're becoming instruments for positivity and instruments for change, here's my recommendation to you. Don't look back. Don't ever look back. And don't you ever question or doubt your potential, your capacity, or the opportunities that are knocking on your door. How do you know if you're doing it? Check your thoughts. And always check the way that you feel. Throughout this whole journey that we've been on together for the last 6 months, every single program I've told you about watching your thoughts. Check the power of your thoughts. You become what you think. So if your thoughts can be thoughts of service, to bring benefit, to uplift others, isn't that a good thing? That's a very, very good thing. I'm looking for my glasses. So I just wanted to share that with you. And in the meanwhile, I would love to hear who's on. Okay, so Praveen, Bryn, Devyani, Nagarshi, Parveen, Nikul Kumar, all of you, Nicole, nice to have you. Asmita, Indu, lovely to have all of you on today. Thank you so much for joining in. So I want you to think about that. Nothing can stop you. Nothing. You're going all the way up. And the only one or the only thing that will stop you is a waste thought. It's a thought that's making you feed the resistance. Any feeling of intense resistance means you're stuck. Or it's going to feed the fear. And in that state, you can't really be of service because there's a fear in that vibration. But when you're really free and it's flowing and you feel like this is naturally where you belong, this is where I need to go, this is what it is, you're going to be an instrument for positivity and an instrument for change. I guarantee it. 100%. I guarantee it. You ready for another meditation? All right. Now, with this one, I want you to think about your link to life. How much are you really linked up to your inner being and the source of goodness, the source of all, the all-powerful one? Give it a thought. If you want to become an instrument for positivity and an instrument for change, you definitely need to have a connection to God. It's going to be essential. So let's have a nice meditation.
Concentrate on the relationships with the Supreme Source of life. Gently concentrate the mind. Be still in silence, focusing my thoughts. I reach my home, and in my home I meet my eternal parent. My eternal parent, the one who cares, the one who gives me a true life. And in this sweet silence, in this meeting of myself with my eternal parent, I begin to experience what pure relationship is. The Eternal One is my beloved Mother, who with great wisdom and patience guides and sustains me. My Eternal Mother, who accepts me as I am, cleans me, makes me worthy, shows me my worth and my value in the creation. The Eternal One, the Source of Light, is my gentle Father, who through love gives me a new life, a new consciousness, a new perspective. The one who directs me towards my goal of realization. My Father, my Mother, is also my friend, and all true love has its highest expression in friendship. And in this friendship, I am not afraid to share my weaknesses, because I understand that my weaknesses will be removed with sweetness and tolerance. The Eternal One is my immortal friend, the one I can rely on, the one whom I trust so deeply that I can open myself completely. And it is in this divine friendship that I am able not only to find myself, but change myself. This friendship does not judge or criticize, but reveals to me how to change, and constantly inspires me to become better and to emerge the potential within myself. This love of the Father, the Mother and friend cleans me. In this relationship, in this deep link of the heart to the heart of the Eternal One, the rays of purity and truth. Wash away the past, the guilt, the fears, the shame. Spiritual love protects and uplifts me. Now, in the silence of my home, I experience the reality of this eternal spiritual relationship. I do not feel alone. I do not feel unwanted. I have a companion, a support. I have a father, a mother, a friend who are helping me to express my uniqueness, my value within this play of life. Let me remain here with the Eternal One, with you, my supreme friend, in the supreme silence, in the supreme light, in your eternal peace. I remain in your presence, and your light and your love constantly flow into my mind and into my heart. Constantly flow into my mind and into my heart. I have found what I was looking for.
So hopefully everyone's feeling pretty centered and settled and focused today. I was looking at some of the images of the cow in the meditation. I was remembering a guru that had come to visit me once many, many years ago here. Very well-known guru. I won't mention his name, but he came by, I made him dinner, and he looked into my eyes and he says, "Your eyes are like cow." And it was just like, what? I know that maybe back home in India that's a compliment, but here people don't want you to be calling them a cow. And now that I'm having wheatgrass every morning, I was telling Santosh and Naveen, geez, I'm beginning to feel like a cow eating this wheatgrass, drinking this wheatgrass every day. It's just disgusting. Anyway, such is life. When you're an instrument for positivity and an instrument for change, sometimes you just have to suck it up, and just go inwards and just get yourself together and get your strong vibrations forward, because things aren't always the way you want them to be. But don't forget, if you feel that resistance, it's not going to initiate you to really be positive. When you want to do something positive, it should be a flow. The minute you feel that resistance, That's something trying to hold you back from doing something good. Check that energy, get that energy out of your system, and just make sure that everything you step into, you are here as an instrument for change, and an instrument for positivity. It's like a butterfly, what it goes through in the cocoon before it actually spreads its wings and fly. That's you. That's me. That's actually all of us. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us on The Next Normal. I hope you enjoyed the meditations, the sharings, the videos, the fact that we were so happy to launch the Om Shanti video song. Please go back and scroll it and play it over and over again. Play that Om Shanti song loud. Just turn it up so loud in the house on your favorite system, and just let that energy seep right into you. I'm pretty sure it's going to make you an instrument for something good, because that sound of Om has a way of changing you, even if it's not a long chant of an Om, but just the hearing of Om Shanti, Om Shanti. I'm a peaceful soul. I'm a peaceful soul. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That's who we are. All right. Have a really wonderful night tonight. Sweet dreams. Be well, eat well, think well, smile well, do everything well. And don't forget, go out and vote. Get your voting stuff in order if you're in the United States of America. Register. Get yourself active. Okay, your vote is going to count no matter what. Don't listen to all the stuff that you hear on the news. Participate. Get involved. You can become an instrument for change if you do. All right. Om Shanti. Have a good night. Take care.
We find our nation on a precipice, true tipping point. Is this the moment that will finally change our country?
Trying to rain on the thunder. Tell the storm I'm new. I'ma rain on this bitter love. Tell the sweet I'm new.
It's not a broken system. It was built to function exactly as it is.
We must respond with bold action.
This is our country too. We can build new systems that do what they should.
I'm a wild, come and march on the regular.
We are united. We are standing.
Follow away.
And we are going to fight this fight.
Freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. I break chains up on myself.
There is something happening across this country.
When we work and when we fight and when we march and when we speak up and when we offer solutions, we win.
I'ma keep running because the winner don't quit on themselves.
It's always the right time to celebrate women and black women in particular.
It is an opportunity to show the nation and the world that we will act. It has been an inspiration.
You have the choice, and it is that choice that gives you power.
Vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because it does.
That is what we need next. Action.
Hi everyone, it's Sister Jenna from America Meditating Radio. I hope you've been enjoying Wiseish, which you can get live on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube from 8:30 a.m. to 8:45. But you can also get it on demand 24/7. It's going to be your power boost for the morning. It's your daily dose for the soul. It's just going to encourage you to make the day that much more valuable. So join us. Looking forward to seeing you. Hi everyone, I'm Sister Jenna. Welcome to our special Zoom meditation segments. Look, it's no joke. Things are kind of weird. It's just weird. Pandemics, protests, job insecurity, global pause. Everyone's numb, but also everyone's searching. And they might be searching on this little gadget of Zoom in a little box. People from all over the world who don't know each other are coming together in Zoom rooms to figure out who they are, why they're here, and how to meditate. Meditation is something that we've often thought that if we make our minds empty, we've meditated. I don't believe that. I think it's important that we learn how to channel our thoughts in a right way that are connected to our vision, our goal, our spiritual attainments, our mental capacity. Then you're really meditating.
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit, thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit, thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious,